The Dalai Lama comes to town. He's going to be in Inglewood to speak at the fabulous Forum, speaking to devoted Buddhists and admirers and simply curious, a lot of fans. But there are some protesters, too, who will be there. They have been following him around. Let's go to Sandra right now. And this protest is very confusing to people who don't follow the issue. This has to do with Buddhists protesting Buddhists. Sandra.
Right, exactly, Steve. It's kind of confusing, but it has to do with a sect of Buddhism. And we're talking about 100 protesters or so who have been following the Dalai Lama along his 4-day swing here in California. Yesterday, this was the scene in Berkeley as he spoke to a group there. There are about 100 protesters of the Shugden Buddhists. Now, they are protesting his visit and demand religious freedom. They're urging him to renounce his 1996 condemnation of an ancient Tibetan deity that protesters say have led to the persecution of that certain sect of Buddhists. So clearly, this is kind of confusing and very distinct in terms of what sect of religious groups we're talking about here, but clearly the Dalai Lama will be speaking to a bunch of people here, talking about a wider theme, including basically lessening stress in people's lives because of financial and social, environmental situations here. That is his message, according to organizers, that he'll be talking about here at the Forum. And as you mentioned, Steve, this is the newly refurbished Forum. It'll seat 17,500 people. It's unclear if it'll be packed, but according to his organizers, the Dalai Lama will also be going to Santa Clara as part of his visit here in California as well. That's the latest from here in front of the Forum. I'm Sandra Endo. Let's go back to you.
It's traveling all over, going from Richmond here, back there to Santa Clara.
Oh, okay.